Hello everybody and welcome to another episode of the Detroit Tigers franchise here on MLB The Show 20. It is quite a wild card race as now we are going to be going up against the Minnesota Twins in a lot of games. Michael Fulmer going to take the mound today against Jose Berrios. Make sure you drop a like, show some support for him, as well as this entire series in general. Subscribe if you're new to the channel at all and love franchise content. That's all we do here. We can build a winner together. Our 78-70 Detroit Tigers at home today with Michael Fulmer, as I said, on the mound. 3.89 ERA for him, a 121 whip. And right away, that's going to get through and up the middle. And with the dangerous Byron Buxton on base, after that Louis Arias hit, we've got two on with nobody really out. Jonathan Scope gets hurt on the play, so Nico Goodrum going to come in and play shortstop. We were trying to give him a day of rest, but that doesn't work out. Here with the bases loaded, Benintendi going to get the single. They're going to try to bring two home on the play, and we can't gun them down at the plate. It's going to be 2-0 Minnesota Twins. As I said, Berrios on the mound, but of course my dummy butt hit the X button before his stats showed. But he is 12-9 on the season with a decent ERA, and Miguel Cabrera ropes one deep to center field, and that one will finally get over the wall as it hits the top of the wall and gets over 428 feet on the solo shot from Miggy. Only his 11th homer of the season. Here's a hit into right field. That's going to drop and get passed out in right field all the way to the wall. That's going to be an easy double. Minnesota Twins get the leadoff double, and Josh Bell ropes one out to right field. That one is out of here, and it is gone like a girl in a country song. Shout out to Legion. As Josh Bell hits his 30th home run of the season. That one traveled 445 feet. And then the beating isn't over. In the top of the fifth, Fulmer gives one up to center field, a little bit right center. Josh Donaldson's 36th home run is a two-run shot of 413 feet, and Seranthony Dominguez will come into the game. He is 2-4 with a 3.88 ERA on the season so far. He gets the called strike three. You don't like it, but we don't care. Benintendi's up now. He's going to hit one into left, and that one is deep, going back and over the wall into the bullpen. Benintendi hits just his 12th home run of the season. It is a 371-foot solo shot. J.D. Martinez comes in, and he will get one in the top of the 8th. That's a two-run blast over the bullpen into the cameraman box. Two-run shot is J.D.'s 39th homer of the year, and Seranthony Dominguez isn't really keeping these runs down at all. Nelson Barreto comes up. He is going to ground over to first. That's going to be a double play, and game over. Minnesota with a 9-1 blowout of our Tigers. Just a two-hitter between Berrios and Duffy. So really good pitching by the Minnesota Twins in this game. Cabrera with the only homer and RBI of the game. So we'll move back into the Erie Seawolves as they're taking on the Bowie Bay Sox in the playoffs, trying to win this playoff series and get into the next round. So here, a two-run shot by Rivas. He's been one of our better players all year, an all-star this year, and he gets the two-run shot to make it 2-0. So bottom third now, you get a hit there from Shern. We get him out. Good pitching so far. It's been working out. Cade Savit and Lorenzo with a couple singles, but that doesn't amount to much. Steve Bolich still pitching pretty well here, as now Chris Davis is in there. Avila hitting a solo shot to cut the lead in half. There's a double and a run scored. Nolan Jones RBI. So now we go into the bottom up 3-1, bottom of the fifth. Get through that with no problem, and we're going to start some trouble here in the sixth inning with a couple hits. Two-run score off a Lorenzo double, so we make it 5-1. Bolich still pitching really, really well. Into the seventh we go. Solo shot from Spalding, who's been absolutely amazing in these Double-A playoffs. He's been great. Now a 6-1 game. Into the top of the eighth inning, Zach Pop gets through that no problem. We've still got Bolich on the mound, and he's still doing an incredible job. Zach Houston gets through the 9th for the Bay Sox, and Bolich trying to go the complete game, but he's giving up a couple hits here, so we're going to bring in Aquino. He gives up a 3-run bomb. It's just a 2-run game. We're going to enter in the game, try to close it out with Aquino. So Aquino going to give up a walk there. We got 2 on with 1 away. This one's a slow roller over to third. Got to get that one out, and we can't. Bases are bombed. Now 2 away, and this one is given a ride into center field and under it and makes the grab, and the Erie Seawolves have done it. In Game 5 of the set, they are going to move on in their postseason. AA postseason looking pretty good for the Erie Seawolves. Can they go all the way? I don't know. What do you guys think? Raul Rivas, the player of the game, our all-star this year in AA, and just does an incredible job with a home run and 2 RBIs on the day. Spalding also hit a home run in this game. And as you can see, everybody in the lineup at least got 1 hit. That's good to see. Rivas and Spalding, of course, the home runs. For them, Avila hit 2 home runs in this game. Unfortunately for Avila, you know, he had all the ribbies, and it wasn't enough to get the job done today. Couldn't win the game by himself. They will move on to play the Portland Sea Dogs as we move into the Tigers' schedule here. Couple straight wins there to sweep the Pirates. Unfortunately, my dumbass simulates this game. We lose it 2-1 in 12 innings against the Portland Sea Dogs. They had a better record than us this year. They are, I guess, technically the better team. And we do take the L here with Arredondo on the mound. Arredondo. Had a blown save by Rony Garcia, though. That sucks to see. And we will move into another Twins game. This time, they are at home. And they have the home crowd in front of them. They're 87-65. We're 80-71. It's looking like the wild card is slipping away. Devin Smeltzer is going to take the mound for Minnesota with a 4.82 ERA on the season. Crone will strike out on a check swing. That one was in the box. Daniel Norris pitching for us. A 2.99 ERA and a 1.25 whip. Not a bad season for him with that 10-6 record. This one's going to get through, though, with 1 away, and Byron Buxton going to use his speed to come all the way home. Throw was off anyway, but Buxton's just too quick. Tommy Pace started this game, and Tommy Pace gives one a ride in the top of the 3rd inning, and that is gone. Absolutely drilled to left field, 385 feet. Tommy Pace's 2nd home run since we brought him up in September. And now Justin Turner up, the number 2 hole hitter, and back-to-back bombs is a thing here with the Detroit Tigers in this game. Turner with his 22nd homer of the year. Not a bad 1-year pickup. Byron Buxton at the plate in the bottom of the 6th. Down 2-1, and Buxton puts it right where nobody's going to get to it. Buxton could probably take 3 on this. He's going to attempt it, and the throw is just not there. So Byron Buxton with a triple in the 6th gives the Twins a chance. J.D. Martinez on a slow dribbler. Buxton will score. The out will be taken. So it is 2-2 here, still in the bottom of the 7th, and the Twins are not giving up. They are hitting another gapper here out to right field. That one's going to score a run unless this throw is dead on balls, and it is unfortunately not. So Yusmeiro Petit going to come into the game, 4-7 record with 9 holds. He has a 3.24 ERA. A little bit better against lefties than righties. Here facing a righty, he's going to get the pop out to shortstop, and it is a catch that is made. So we move into the 8th. Petit still on the mound. He's got a guy on 2nd. This is a single into left field, and oh, Tommy Pace. You got to do a better job than that, my guy. So unfortunately there, that will be a run. Ken Giles coming into the game to try to close us out. A 1.58 ERA. He's been incredible. Average under 200 for righty batters. And Barreto going to go down swinging for 2 away in the 9th. Miggy, last chance, and he's just window shopping for some reason. That is going to be the final out of this game, and it is 4-2. Minnesota takes this one as well. Byron Buxton, the player of the game. You can see not a ton of hits from us, just 5. They had 8 hits. Turner and Pace, basically the 2 big hits of the game. Back-to-back home runs is clearly a bad omen for this team because in the last couple of episodes we've had 2 times where we've had back-to-back home runs and it has not worked out well for us. So now we go back into this Erie Seawolves series. They're taking on them Portland Sea Dogs. And will it be the Seawolves or the Sea Dogs? A solo shot from Tim Beckham will help out the Sea Dogs as they take a 1-0 lead in the second inning. Connor Wade is pitching for them. Ken Hahn on the mound for us. He's had over a 7 ERA so far, and that's not what you like to see, but he'll try to bring it down. Rivas got a hit there, but we could not bring him in early on, so we'll see what else happens. Nolan Jones with a single. Moniak with a fielder's choice, and we just can't get anything going there. 2 straight hits in the bottom of the 6th. We'll see Ken Hahn come out of the game for Nolan Blackwood, who gets a fielder's choice and a caught stealing. He gets himself out of the inning. Rivas gets a leadoff single, and we can't do anything with it. So Blackwood still in there, facing Izan Diaz as we try to take these Portland Sea Dogs out of here. There's a pop out. Now another pop out. We get through that. Ramos gets a double leading off, then a hit by pitch on Garcia, then Nolan Jones reaching on an error. Get a fielder's choice on Moniak, and we get out of that without actually scoring anything. Tobias with a solo shot, then a single. So they are now up 2-0. We need something to happen in the 9th. We're going to try to do everything we can. Here's Raul Rivas at the plate. That thing is deep. Out to right field. It barely gets over, but it does. A solo shot by Raul Rivas, who was actually the All-Star, as I probably mentioned 3 times now. Jose Garcia is up with someone on first base, but he is going to strike out looking on a ball that was really a 50-50 ball. And so the Portland Sea Dogs have a real chance to take us out quickly as we are down 0-2 in this series. Rivas with the only big hit, the only RBI, obviously. Ken Hahn he pitched okay, 5 innings, only 1 earned run, but 1 earned run was enough to give them the win. Tim Beckham and Tobias with home runs for the Sea Dogs. Wade pitched a brilliant scoreless 7 innings. Solo shot by Walls, a single and a triple there by Tim Beckham. That's going to early on make it 2-0. And it's just getting tough and tough. A grand slam, though, for Darryl Spalding. A grand salami sandwich. Made it 4-3 at the time. They since hit a solo shot. We get another run in the 5th, so we make it 5-4. That is big. That is important. We are trying to take this game and keep this series alive. Junior Fernandez comes in, gets us through the 6th inning, gets us through the 7th inning as well. 2-run homer for Tim Beckham. He has just been a thorn in our side. There's a solo shot for Spalding. Moniak with a double. We make it 6-6 in that bottom of the 8th. Now into the 9th inning, Rafael and Lorenzo gets on a 2-run blast, and the Seawolves have done it 8-6 with a walk-off homer by Darryl Spalding. He had 2 home runs in that game, including a grand slam. That was crazy. So Jorge Bonifacio, CJ Crone, and Brandon Dixon are the ones that are still hurt. We're going to go ahead and manage the last Twins games of the season, since we've already gotten our shits kicked in a couple times. Here's McGowan on 3rd. Kendall Brown eventually will bring him in. Now we got Barreto and Goodrum on base for Josh Fegley. Barreto stole 3rd. We're able to bring in a run. It's 2-0 right now for our Tigers. As long as we don't pull what we've been pulling this entire month, which is absolutely blowing the game, we'll be okay. It is 3-0. Benintendi, there, they get 2 runs in the 7th. It's going to be 3-2. Tyler Duffy on the mound for him. He gets him pretty much through. Phil Matan comes in. It's still 3-2. He gets through it just fine. Into the 9th inning, we bring in Joe Jimenez for the close, and we get it done. A 3-2 win over the Twins. Michael Fulmer, player of the game in that one. So we're looking at this Erie Seawolf Portland Sea Dog matchup yet again. And it is 1-0. There's a solo shot for Tim Beckham. Gosh, I tell you, he is something else. I don't know why he is in Double-A, but he is absolutely murdering us right now. There's a solo shot for Salinas. We cut it in half, 2-1, as we go all the way into the 7th inning here. Walls with a walk, a double. There's a single by Tim Beckham, and it is getting pretty bad. Clayton Andrews comes in, even though we're down 4-1. We are going to try here to do our very best. There's a single by Walls. We get out of it, though. We need a double there by Cade Savic. We pick up a run in the 8th inning, but in the 9th, we do nothing. So the Seawolves have been defeated in the Eastern League Championship Series, and here's a look at what Tim Beckham did. He is a Portland Sea Dog. He is a 57 overall D potential at 31 years old, and he absolutely murdered us. So we go back into this Tigers-Twins series, see if we can win the series, maybe 2-1, as Turner gets a solo shot for us to tie the game up at 1 in the 4th inning. McGowan with a double. There's 2 runs off a Kendall Brown double. We're up 3-1. We're doing pretty good in the managed games. Can't seem to do well in the played games. Maybe that's a me problem. We'll see. It's 3-3 now as they catch back up, but Fegley hits the solo shot to make it 4-3. Romero on the mound for them. Here's Petit on the mound for us. Romero's still there. He gets through the 9th, no problem. Petit, we're going to take out, but Joe Jimenez try to get this closeout, and we do. Tigers defeat the Twins 4-3. Justin Turner, player of the game, with his home run and RBI. So, quick look at the standings before the end of this video. We have the Yankees winning the East. That's a done deal. The Indians have already won the Central. You can see that we're currently in 4th place, and we're pretty far out of where the Twins are at. Astros are winning the West. That's the only division in question right now in the American League. The Twins are the leaders of the wild card. Angels and Athletics are tied, and we are coming up on very tightly being eliminated here. In the NL East, that division's up for grabs between the Phillies and the Braves. Technically, the Mets are not out of it either. In the Central, the Cardinals have a tough battle going on as well, and the West has been decided for a couple weeks already, as the Dodgers well ahead of the Diamondbacks, who are actually currently in the playoffs and a game and a half above the Mets for the 2nd wild card spot in the National League. So, a lot of big races to go on. We will show you some of those possibly in the next episode, and we are taking on the 98 and 57 Indians. So make sure you show your support by dropping a like on this video. Subscribe if you're new to the channel and you love franchise content, because that's all we do here. We can build a winner together. Thank you and take care, everybody.